Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me first of all express my sincere gratitude for organizing the 14th Sustainable Summit here in Delhi and opportunities to participate in these very important discussions. Also, I would like to express my thanks to Indian government and also Indian people for hospitality. If to talk about energy, food and water security, I just want to be very preliminary remark. I think the big solutions for these problems is the comprehensive usage of available technology already on the globe. Especially, I mean, the info communication technology. The better use and more efficient use. And I just want to use this podium to inform that just an hour ago, we, together with my Indian colleagues, with Minister of ICT and Justice, with Mr. Sess1, we signed an agreement between Estonia and India to enhance the cooperation of the area of ICT, which focused on primarily the development of e-government, to making the governance more efficient, transparent, and also from the sectors which are more publicly responsible. In my introductory remarks, I mainly would like to focus in energy issues, more specifically of the development of technology and its impact on the issue of access to energy. Major developments, mainly in North America over the last decade, a very short period of time, have triggered a significant shift in the world's traditional approach to energy affairs. Of course, the phenomenon is not geographically limited. The rise of unconventional oil and gas and of renewables is transforming our understanding of the distribution of the world's energy resources, providing more diversity in the global oil and gas supply. It could even meet the gap between the growth in global oil demand and decline in conventional crude oil productions, according to International Energy Agency. And the question is that, does this strong emergence of unconventional oil and gas trigger a permanent global shift in energy relations? If so, are we on the edge of the unconventional becoming a mainstream? And what has caused such a shift? These reserves have been on our planet for millennia, but it is only the recent major strides in technology that made developing these reserves commercially viable. As we are all interested in producing greater added value, our main export commodity, therefore, seems to be technology, instead of transporting large quantities of raw material or final liquid fuels around the globe. We could transport the advanced technologies to the regions of greatest energy demand. Estonia's vision is that with enough technological innovation and trade in energy technologies, any region in the world will be empowered to explore their indigenous resources and take the next huge leap towards greater global energy security, self-sufficiency, and affordability of energy. Colleagues, my country, Estonia, has more than a century-old tradition of using oil shale, one of these unconventionals. Initially for liquid fuel production, but then switched to predominantly producing electricity and heat. Oil shale has provided us with a great level of self-sufficiency and supply security over a century. Like India, that does not have sufficient reserves of conventional energy resources and is therefore a net importer of energy. Estonia has focused its attentions, its innovation capabilities to more unconventional resources of energy in order to boost our self-sufficiency and decrease dependency on imports. By the way, none of the technologies developed by our industry or used in Estonia involved underground fracking. The Estonian oil industry uses excavated shale, which makes it far easier to control and mitigate the environmental impact. Estonia's latest state-of-art oil shale technologies allow industry to maximize the oil shale yield and have a waste-free production with 5 times less CO2 emissions per produced unit of energy, and thus make a noticeable difference within the Estonian energy sector and economy as a whole. The aim is to improve technologies for greater efficiency throughout the oil shale cycle, from mining to consumptions. The research concentrates on 2 aspects: maximizing the production of liquid fuel and reducing the carbon intensity of oil shale-based power and heat generation. Estonia holds only around 1% of world's vast reserves of the fossil fuel, but our technologies are spreading globally. The International Energy Agency World Energy Outlook states, perhaps the obvious, that Asia is indeed the emerging center of gravity for future energy demand and supply. Point taken anyways, Estonian unconventional fuel technology is currently present in North America and in the Middle East. So why should not Asia, specifically India, be next? The second issue is certainly the renewables. Renewable energy is a solution that complements all that. Renewables, particularly biomass, provided around 15% of Estonia's total primary energy supply in 2012, and in total, a quarter of our final consumption of energy is made up for energy from renewables. To increase and improve the renewable sector, Estonia is not only continuously investing in research and development for biomass-based energy, wind and solar power, but it is also pursuing cutting-edge solutions such as fuel cells, electrolyzers, as well as computer-based energy management technologies for buildings, power storage, and grid development. We will have more funds available to advance energy efficiency programs and secure clean and low-carbon technologies. The European Commission has recently proposed a policy framework for climate and energy for 2030 with a few ambitious targets. It is clear that we in the European Union want to maintain the leading role in the international climate negotiations as we internally discuss on the best ways to implement the new proposal. It is clear that energy demand will increase globally by 2030, in particular in China and India, where a strong rise of hydrocarbon imports is expected. That is why development of new resources by means of the technological advances is all the more important. We will have to transform our energy mix that is built up on conventional power, but renewable energy technologies offer already now a competitively priced, feasible, flexible, and most important of all, sustainable solution for energy production to the countries with a vastly growing need for energy. We are experiencing that green technologies offer a boost to the economy, and it is even more convincing if you include such socio-economical benefits like job creation and impacts of health. And for conclusion, my introductory remarks that no matter whether it is conventional or unconventional fuels used with the biggest market share, it is a technological evolution that makes our future differ from the present. Thank you very much.